Hi everybody, I'm Rachel and today we're going to rock your style with a look inspired by Charlize Theron. So this is a really simple, pretty look. I'm just going to start off by priming my entire face, getting that foundation started. And for this one I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. I'm just going to get just a smidge on my fingers, kind of warm it up, and then just rub it everywhere. It doesn't feel quite so oily after you rub it in. Make sure you get these places on your nose, around your mouth, these places where it might rub off first. So you really want to make sure those are primed. That way the foundation really sets and you're not going to get those weird lines. So keep rubbing that in. I'm going to also rub it down just a little bit because I always take my foundation down some. So you're going to want to make sure that your foundation down here isn't going to flake off either. Get it all around. Okay, and then I'm going to use, this is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Primer. My hands are greasy now. And take just a dab, go right over my whole eye. And I like to start off just by doing the eye look. That way, you know, if there's foundation or something or eyeshadow that just falls down, just wipe it off and then you're fine. The primer was not going to make that stick. So, I'm going to take, this is my Estee Lauder palette, and color Amethyst Spark. It is a little bit of a shimmer. I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I'm going to take that and just kind of get that all over just the lid itself. Kind of want to pack that in just a bit. And this is a really pretty everyday look. And purple is also my favorite color, so I would wear it every day. That in there, kind of work it some into the crease, that way you'll have a little bit more definition. Check. And then I'm going to take, this is the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. There's lots of brushes that aren't technically for eyeshadow, but if they work, it works. And this is Amazing Gray. It's also a shimmer. I'm going to get this open again. And it's just this color right here. It kind of looks white, but it has a smidge of that purple in there. And I'm going to use that as my highlight. And kind of blend it in. I'm just patting it. That way I'm not going to get those streaks. I'm just going to pat that in. And especially doing that right under your eyebrow, it's going to really make your eyes drawn out. Like when you put eyeliner on, it recedes. The white makes it go out. That way it looks like you have nice, bright, beautiful eyes. This look, I'm also tap off some of that excess. Tap it in right in the corner of my eye. Same thing, just highlighting, make sure your eyes look nice and pretty. Pack that in. There we go. Pick that up. And then this look also has some of the purple underneath, but I'm actually going to do the face first. That way, when I have your foundation on, the concealer and everything, that powder is going to set where that is there. So you're not going to get those smudgy things after you're like, oh, it's hot, I gotta wipe off my face. That powder's gonna set it. So I'm going to take my concealer. This is Beyond Color Radiant Lifting Concealer. And it's just a liquid. I'm gonna definitely get underneath my eyes. I have a scar underneath my eyes from when my dog decided that he wanted to attack my face because he loved me. Get that going. And I have lots of just red spots. I'm really allergic to a lot of things. So being outside generally just breaks me out. Pack those in, the redness in my cheeks. Because we just want this to be an even canvas. Down here. Get into your nose. Grab a little bit more concealer. I have lots of red spots. Gotta cover those up. Charlize Theron has really, really just like flawless skin all the time. So I envy her. A little bit more definitely around the nose. My nose gets so red, so concealer is my best friend. Cover up some of these spots out here. And that's good for concealer. And for my foundation, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD High Def Foundation. This is number 118. I'm gonna get some of that. I'm just gonna put it right on the back of my hand. That. And then it's a Beauty Blender Sponge. So I just tap it in. I generally just dot my face. Oop, a little bit on that. Let's see, that blends in and makes it look nice. Dab that. Because I just want to make sure I don't have big blobs right here and then I can't blend them out quite as far. So I start off looking really splotchy and just blending. I normally just take the tip, get right in here. Blend this all over. Make sure you're going up into your hairline, especially with a liquid foundation. Going down. Definitely blending down. See, I'm really, really careful to make sure that I don't have, just one spot that's like completely different color. I use something that's just a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, because after we've done all the concealing and everything, if it's the exact same skin tone that I have, then it just looks like I have blotches of concealer all over my face. So using something that's just a little bit darker will really help make that whole finish. That. Okay. And then she just has kind of a light little patch, it's really, really natural, but I can't live without my bronzer. And it just makes it look, especially with my skin tone, just kind of evens it out, gives it a little flush. After I've just put foundation all over my face is all one color, and go in with a little bit of bronzer and just kind of put my features back in. And this is the NARS bronzer in Laguna. I'm gonna take, this is a stippling brush, but I like how it's flat, and then I can just set it right into my cheekbones. So I just tap it. And then I just flip it around kind of to blend it a little bit more. And how you can find where you do that? Right under your cheekbones. And blend it back. Same thing. And something else I like to do, tap it and really shade in my face. Use bronzer on my temples. And then I also like to do it under my ears, because I would have natural shadow there anyway. So it just kind of defines everything just a little more. Okay. So that back. And then now I'm going to do that little bit of purple in here. It's kind of a smoky eye, not quite so much. I'm just going to take that purple we had again the Amethyst Shimmer. Take this just a little dome brush, just tap it in, tap off the excess. And then I'm just gonna get right in here. I'm kind of going right underneath my lash line. Just kind of blend everything. It's just a really, really faint line. But I mean, I think you can tell the difference. It just adds a little bit of something more. And then get that going. And then got some little bit of mash. Right here, I just like to pack just a little. Okay. Put it off. And then I'm going to take, this is just a brown eyeliner. This is from Estee Lauder. And I like to pull my eyelid out just a little bit. That way it's not where the wrinkles are for me to do my eyeliner. Bring my eye open and then just take it out and go right underneath my lash line. And that waterline just kind of blends everything together. Same thing with the bottom. And I'm using brown. It's just a really natural look. It's just giving you that definition. So you don't have to go crazy. Same thing. I'm making really pretty faces right now. Take that out. Waterline. And as you blink a little bit, it's gonna be like, whoa, something's in my eye. Just blink and you're gonna be okay. And then you kind of see it kind of gets around your lashes, right on the bottoms. And then when you put on your mascara, you're not having that awkward, there's mascara, there's your eyeliner line. And then I'm also gonna take a brown mascara. This is kind of like a dark brown, black brown. And get the excess off of there. I'm not even going to worry about curling my lashes. This is such just a pretty look. This is just going to enhance your natural beauty, just with a little swoop of color on the eyes, a little color on the cheeks. Get this out here. I'm going to go back with an eyelash brush just to kind of separate my lashes a little bit. And take this as eyebrows, eyelashes, pull it up. I like to brush down a little bit. That gets the extra product off, and going up is what's going to separate the lashes. Get that off there. Brush over those. Come on, straggler. There. And then the final thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to use, this is from Bare Minerals. It's your Well Rested. As you could tell with no makeup on, I have really dark circles under my eyes. And I'm just going to take, it is a concealer brush, but I like it because it's just flat and it's able to pack things. Take a little bit of this powder right here, tap off the excess, and I'm going to pack it right here, kind of this little triangle. And that's going to bring out my cheekbones how the bronzer made it recede. Take it all the way down, because this is where your face is going to get the most light, except for the top of your nose. So it just makes it all come out a little bright. And take this out just on the tops of my cheekbones. Tap that out. And then if you want to, also to help set your foundation again, take just a tad where you get red around your nose. Yeah. I'm just going to use my finger, kind of pack it in. It also helps blend just a little. And do my eyebrows, and then we'll be done. Set that back. And then I'm just going to take, this is an eyelash and eyebrow wand. It kind of looks like a mascara wand. You can get these pretty much anywhere. I'm just going to comb through. Makes my eyebrows look a little bit thicker. And brush them down just a little. And then going to use, this is the Perfect Brow Perfection Gel in Caramel. And this also kind of looks just like a mascara wand too. Get a little of that excess off. And then I just tap it. This is just to help define my face. It's the same thing as putting bronzer on. Just kind of helps frame everything. You definitely don't want to be like, because then I'll look like a drag queen. And I just want to look really, really natural. And I press it just a little bit, just to get that excess product off. Not really very much. And then she just has a really pretty pink lip in this. This is Hibiscus in the CoverGirl Nature Luxe lip balm. Right here. It's really pretty, it's really pink. Just gotta tap it in. I didn't use too much because I don't want it to take away from everything. I got a nice purple eye right here, which is really light, really soft, kind of ethereal. And a nice pink lip. We've done some bronzer to kind of help everything get framed, a little bit of highlights, do the same thing. Framed our eyebrows, put on our mascara, and this is your Charlize Theron inspired look.